guys, this is my first YouTube video. I'm gonna be telling y'all how I found out how I was pregnant at 19, how my parents reacted, how my baby's dad reacted, all that, all the tea, all that. So it all started Valentine's Day weekend. My best friend booked the hotel room and she wanted me to come. I was single, I didn't have nothing to do. I was just like, dang, it's like my first Valentine's Day by myself and who knows how long. So yeah, me and my ex had like recently broke up a couple weeks before that, and actually it was probably like a month. We was probably broken up for like a month. And yeah, I was like, I don't care if I go by myself. Like, I got plenty of female friends. Like, I can invite them over or whatever. I want to roam. Like, I want to go. Like, I'm not about to sit in the house, like, bored in the house.
Bored in the motherfucker in the house, bored.
No, like, nah. On Valentine's Day weekend, negative. So she got me a room, and I was like, I'll reimburse you for it, whatever. Like, I don't care. However many nights it is, I got you, bro. Yeah, we go there. The hotel's beautiful. Like, it's so nice. The rooms are big. Like, the bed's comfortable. Everything was good. Like, everything was just going good. They had a nice pool, and they had a workout room. Like, everything was smooth. So we ended up staying there longer than we were supposed to. We only booked it for one night. Ended up staying for like 2 or 3 nights. We was inviting people over. I had my mom come, my cousins, to go swimming and stuff. Like, it was good vibes. It was a good weekend. So the second night, it was like, we had went to a restaurant to get tacos, like, that afternoon. And then around, like, the evening time, me and my best friend ordered some, well, we all ordered some Domino's. We ordered mad Domino's. Dogged it. Probably, like, 2 or 3 hours later, after we ate the Domino's, I went in my best friend's room. We was just kicking it. And out of nowhere, I started getting these sharp pains in my stomach. Like, it was, like, bad. Like, I never had, like, it beat period cramps. Like, it was so bad. And I'm like, yo, my stomach hurts. Like, just out of nowhere, it just felt like someone ran to me and just started, like, stabbing me in my stomach or something. Like, it hurt so badly. And I'm like, yo, something's wrong. Like, I don't know, something's wrong. Like, something's wrong, because, like, that was, like, beyond me. Like, I've never experienced any type of pain like that a day in my life. Like, it was so painful. After, like, probably 2 minutes, because I was standing up when it first started happening, I, like, dropped to the floor. I was balled up, like, rocking like a baby. Like, it was killing me, like, to the point where I was, like, about to start crying. But I'm not gonna cry in front of my friend. Mommy ain't based no bitch. But anyways, I'm like, I'm gonna go in my room. I need to go lay down something. Like, this ain't right. And it still was hurting me. So I'm like, yo, let me try to take a nap or something. Like, let me just relax a little longer. Like, let time go by, see how I feel in a little bit. So now it's like 1 in the morning. My best friend's knocked out that I had brought to stay in the room with me. My other best friend, I had her own separate room with her boyfriend. She was still awake. So I'm texting her and I'm like, you still got that pregnancy test? Cause it's either that or I got food poisoning. But I ain't been with my ex in like a month, so, and I ain't been doing nothing, so it's like, I don't know, like, I doubt, like, I'm pregnant. And then my whole situation was, like, I don't know if, like, my body took, like, a long time to mature or what, but, like, pretty much, I ain't never got pregnant before. I ain't never used birth control, and, like, there's been occasions where, like, I didn't use a condom and I never got pregnant. I just don't like condoms. But I never got pregnant day in my life. Never before. And that's like out of 4 years. So, like, it was to the point where, like, I thought I couldn't have kids. Like, that's how deep it was. And, like, I'm like, nah, I don't think I'm pregnant. Maybe I just got food poisoning, but we should still check just to be on the safe side. And then my best friend was just like, go to the doctors in the morning and see how see what they say, you know, like we can leave early, we'll check out tomorrow, blah blah blah. And I'm like, I don't know, like I need to know now. Like I don't want to wait until the morning. I need to know now. So after a while, I'm texting her, just like, we're just having a conversation, just trying to convince each other that like I'm not pregnant, but I could be, but I'm not, but it might be food poisoning. So she's like, bro, fuck it, let's just take the test. Like, let's just take the test. I don't need it, it don't matter, take the test. I woke up my best friend that was in the room with me. My other best friend, she came from her room to my side. We all went in the bathroom, and I'm like, yo, we gotta take this test. Like, I was so scared because, like, oh my gosh, I was just so scared. I took the test, and we're all just sitting there like, yo, what is this gonna say? I feel like it was like the longest 2 minutes of my life, yo, like the longest 2 minutes of my life. It took so long to come up. It felt like a good 10 minutes. And I'm like, let's go. So finally popped up, and it said that I was pregnant. But we only had one test. I work at a daycare as a teacher for infants, and a lot of the parents that I work with, I babysit for. And I texted one of them that I was really close to, and I was texting her like, is there's such thing as there being false positives on pregnancy tests and stuff like that? And she's like, yeah, it's happened to me a few times, blah 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 blah. Like, I didn't even text my parents first. Like, she was the first person I texted and I told. Like, I was like, I just took a pregnancy test, I don't know what to do. Like, it said positive, I'm scared. Like, I was so in shock. Like, I couldn't even react, I couldn't cry, nothing. I was just like, nah. Like, nah, there's no way. Nah, I wasn't believing it. It was like, I wasn't believing it. And it was kind of like a bad time. Like, I was just, me and my ex just broke up. We was broken up for like a good month. I didn't see myself getting back with him or nothing. So like, But in the back of my head, I'm still like, I got food poisoning. Like, that Domino's must have gave me food poisoning, or maybe the little Mexican restaurant gave me food poisoning. This is food poisoning. There's no way. So I still didn't tell no one but the lady that I babysit for. The next morning came, and like, first thing I did was, I was debating. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, I was debating if I wanted to even tell my ex, because like the terms we were on. I really had to sit and think, like, do I want to tell him, or do I just want to pop out like, with a big old stomach, you know, baby here? But I didn't want to be that type of person, because like, my siblings' moms done that to my dad, and I did not like it at all. Yeah, I was like, I'm not gonna be that. Like, I'm not gonna repeat the cycle of something I don't like. I'm not gonna be a hypocrite, none of that. So I'm gonna just call him, let him know. I didn't even call him. I texted him on Facebook. So the next morning I texted him on Facebook, and I was like, I took a test, I'm pregnant. Sent him a picture of the test, and he's like, oh, say on dead dogs. Oh, for real? Oh my gosh, like, are you serious? Is this a prank? Is this a joke? Da 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 da. And I'm like, no, this is real life. This is for real. Took a test, and it came out positive. So he was mad happy. I FaceTimed him. I asked him to FaceTime me, because I wanted to see his reaction, like, in his face, you know? Because people can get fake reactions through text messages, seem all happy, and then in reality, they're not. So I want to see his face, and I'm like, how you feeling? Like, how you feel about this? And he's like, oh, I'm, like, really happy. Like, he's always wanted, like, us to have kids, but like I said, like, it just never worked out. It never worked out at all. For, like, the past 4 years. We've been together 4 years. On and off, but more on than off, and it just never worked out. I never got pregnant. I was just in shock, so I didn't really have a reaction at all when I found out. I told him that I was going to the clinic, and I let him know what it says after that, because they're more accurate and stuff. I freaking laid on the floor, went in a ball, and I started crying. Like, I just started crying out of nowhere. And I was more crying because, like, wow, I can have kids. Like, I'm so happy. Then I was crying because I was like, wow, what the hell are my parents gonna say? What the hell are my parents gonna do? How are they gonna react? That was just a lot. It was a lot. I was just mainly just in shock, because I was just thinking about a lot of stuff and how everyone else is gonna react. I didn't really focus on my own feelings. The next morning, we checked out. And the other thing was, I had mean diarrhea, like bad diarrhea for like the whole next morning. Like it was so bad, like so bad. I never really heard of like having diarrhea while you're pregnant, pretty much. It can happen, but it's more common that I hear people are constipated. So that's another reason why I still thought I had food poisoning, and like that was probably like a false positive. Me and my best friend, not the one that booked the hotel, my other best friend that I have invited over to stay with me. We go to the clinic, and my other best friend and her boyfriend, they go home. We went straight to the urgent care. I didn't make an appointment or nothing because I didn't want to wait. I took the pregnancy test, and they took like a good 30 minutes to come back. Like, I was so annoyed. It was just a long wait. It was very annoying. So he comes back, and he's like, well, you're pregnant. Came out positive. And I just sat there like, what? It was just like a moment of silence. I had no response. Like, I just sat there like, I was in awe. I started crying. Like, the doctors basically asked me like if I want to move forward with the pregnancy, if I want to terminate the pregnancy, like what do I want to do? But I don't have to give an answer then. It's not a rush. It was a lot. Like, I don't even really remember my ex's reaction because like I cared, but I didn't care because of the terms we was on. I'm pretty sure there was more to it. I just don't really remember. I told him that I'm gonna keep the baby. My next step was calling my parents and telling my parents. And I still didn't tell them. I called my aunt. It was like the first people out of my family that I told. They was like very happy. So excited.
So excited!
My aunt, she's very supportive. Like, she's always been like a mother figure to me. So I didn't think that she was gonna be mad or anything. And I felt like that's another reason why like I opened up to her first about it, because I just needed to hear something positive. Like, I was thinking a lot of negative thoughts about how my parents would react and everything, and how like my family would view me. And she's just like, I mean, you waited longer than me, so what is there to complain about? Like, I had my life together. Like, I was in school. I have a stable job that I can actually like grow off of and grow from. I was in a good place financially and everything in my life. Well, let's hope my mom and my dad's reaction is the same way, because they are the ones that I'm really like having negative thoughts about. My parents was very strict. They was very like on point, structured, so you know. I called my dad first. I called my dad and my stepmother first. I'm like the type of person that likes to do like fun stuff where it reveals like riddles and stuff like that, like no matter what it is. But like, I don't know, I just wanted to get it out the way because I wanted to know their reaction. I told them to put me on speakerphone so my stepmother could hear. I was just like, don't be mad at me. Don't yell at me. I don't want to hear nothing negative, just positive stuff. And if you have nothing positive to say, please keep it to yourself. I'm pregnant. My dad was like, oh my gosh, are you really pregnant? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy for you. I love you so much. You know, I praise you. You're doing so great in life. You really turned your whole life around. You matured so much. You've grown in so many ways. My stepmother was saying the same thing. She was like co-signing him and stuff. When I tell you my heart dropped, like my heart just dropped again just thinking about it. I just started crying. Mind you, I'm walking to my best friend's house as I'm calling my dad. And I'm outside just bawling my eyes out. She's like, what's wrong? What's wrong? I'm like, he's not mad. He's not mad at all. My whole spirit just lifted. Like, it was just the greatest moment of my life. I gotta call my mom. He's like, you didn't tell your mom yet? And I was like, no. He's like, all right. We say our little thing. We say love you later. My dad started that trend with his kid. But that's his little thing. So he said love you later, hung up. I got to my best friend's house and I told them, like, y'all stay in here, I'm going to this room. I gotta call my mom. I called my mom. I'm like, Ma, you're not even gonna lie, I gave her the same rundown. I was like, don't be mad at me. Please don't yell at me. Anything negative, can you please keep it to yourself? But I really need to talk to you. And off rip, I started crying. Everyone knows your mom's like always gonna keep it a rack with you. And I just like, I didn't want to hear something that I didn't want to hear, put it like that. I ain't ready for all of that. I'm like, Ma, I don't want you to disown me. Like, I don't want you to cut me off or nothing. Like, I don't want you to take this in a bad way. I just don't want you to have a bad reaction. Like, my dad was happy, my friends are happy, my ex is happy, like, and you're just like the last person whose opinion that I care about, put it like that. Yeah, my dad asked why I was crying too, and I said the exact same thing. Like, I don't want you to disown me. Like, I didn't want them to think that I was like fast or that I was rushing into stuff, or it was just a lot of stuff that was going through my head that I felt like they would have judged me for, and it was nothing like that. She was like, can you just tell me, like, now I really want to know. I'm like, I'm 3 weeks pregnant. She was like, oh my gosh, can I plan a gender reveal? I'm like, what? She's like, oh my gosh, I'm so happy. I'm gonna have a grandbaby. I'm like, are you serious right now? And I tell y'all, I started crying like a baby, like, like I started crying like a baby, like, it was just, yeah, it was so, like, I was so happy. She was like, I'm so happy for you. I hope it's a girl. You're ready. You're going to be a great mom. Like, you already help everyone with their kids. A lot of people praise you and look up to you, and you're so young. And I'm like, oh, I appreciate it. And I'm like, my mom's happy. My dad's happy. Everyone's happy for me. Oh my gosh, everyone's happy. My mom's like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I'm going to be a grandmother. I'm just so happy for you. I just kept saying that and just kept asking to plan a gender reveal. And she got what she wanted because my gender reveal is next month. And she's planning it. She wanted to know if I was keeping the baby. And I was like, yeah, of course, I'm going to keep the baby. That was pretty much it. And that was everyone that I told. It was a very good time of my life. That's about everything. The story of I found out I was pregnant. I was at a hotel, living my best life, got pains, thought it was food poisoning the whole time I was pregnant. Everyone was like beyond excited, more excited than I was. Still to this day, everyone's very happy for me and very supportive. But I hope you guys like this video. Like, comment, and subscribe. It's my first video ever, so don't judge me. I got a lot of stories to tell y'all. Thank you for watching.